strat for now. They're going to pressure Lev's defense right away.
Loud already wants his setup. You see the nanoswarms coming down, but Tacolilla is on top of the platform. That's Leviatán that opens up first in this series. 2 already dropped down for Loud. And the spike so far behind. 40 players from Leviatán behind the default boxes. It's a 4-player crossfire setup. Too good for Leviatán so far. And they've only lost Mazino in the process. Have too much to work with in the next round, and it's aspas, of course, that's going to pick up the operator. The best offer in the Americas this season. But he's not needed yet. It's saadhak clearing the site towards B. Rotating the rotation away, the defenders away from the A site. But Shyy at least is able to answer back.
How do you defeat a team like that? Best opera on one side, best IGL, able to split a map on the inside, finally traded after one. But that's always what you're facing with Loud. A lot of the best, so you have to be better. Small, or slow rotation rather, towards A. That Leviatán is predicting, and they have gambled correctly. They just have to worry about how quick Shyy can get over here if they decide to engage.
Yeah. Oh. Or you just peek out for a kill like that. I was gonna say, it seemed as it was all right for Leviatán to play the retake. You have so much in the utility to play that post plan, the retake for the defenders, as you had that recon dart available, but now there's no flashes that's gonna follow behind.
Yeah.
It's gonna be difficult here for Shyy and for Nosware.
They got a turret looking them straight in the face too for contact play before they even Loud has to swing. Taken care of.
Standing ahead.
A little bit of a god dart. High and to the right.
Right on the ground, yeah, Les just peeks out.
Stubbing his toe there, trying to jump up. Less Loud, the team comes up with a bonus round.
As they regain control of sight. Thing is though, the spike is planted for long behind the Radiant boxes, and all of Loud are getting ready for the spray fest behind the smoke. Big flash coming out first just to delay even more aftershock as well to clear out towards the cubby, and it's now time to come in with that util. Reconner now picked off, so an opportunity for Loud to continue to come in with the sprays, but it's Mazino that opens up first, finally tapping onto the spike, trying to get it towards halfway. It's up there for Shyy, but he's low on HP, and he's gonna stick it all the way, and that's Leviatán with the third.
What a regrouping, what a retake. You're gonna have Mazino hanging out on anchor for a while here with From the Shadows, so that may be why you see Lev having less numbers on this side of the map. Reckoning comes out, and we'll see those rotations start to come back over. Les starts us off this time.
His second Reckoning for tuyz in 7 rounds. Allowing Loud once again to move in for a clean plant. An alert coming out from saadhak, the headshot onto Mazino, but gets instantly traded off. We talk about the important utility from kiNgg. Still alive now at Heaven. Waiting for an opportunity to push in, but this might be the Leviatán classic.
Yeah.
You have Tacolilla with the operator, and that's going to be too difficult for them to try to retake the site, especially when Nosware doesn't have a recon dart to support there for the retake. So they'll count their losses. Tacolilla to fall back. Nosware under heavy pressure in the A site. The double swing to come out. saadhak gets the first blood since we've come back. Last there he go, gets that lurk onto sewers to drop Tacolilla, and that's an open A site for Loud to plant. Look at the rest of Leviatán's players. Yes, there is still kiNgg at A Heaven. But for Mazino and Shyy, they are far away. And far away of coming back in this round. Loud should be able to take the lead by 2 here. There's no movement coming out here for any attempts of a retake.
Yeah, this will be one of the second rounds. We see Leviatán already saying the guns are going to help us more in the future rounds. They'll be going for one of their patented saves once again. Mazino has had From the Shadows a few rounds here. We've seen Lev trying to more play a retake style, allow Mazino to anchor one side, but this speed right now at which Loud is moving is not allowing for Mazino's rotation to even come in with that ultimate. Leviatán predict a C hit. It's A once again. Shy's utility does not come into play for that one, and Loud again route the defenses.
Another operator out this time on the C site, so a switch in positioning and putting Shyy now on A with his Killjoy utility. Seeker's coming out on the attack, is pushed away, and now the cascade comes through. He does get a headshot onto aspas. Also connects onto the second one with the spike falling down. He still has support though on the A side. That's Nosware coming from behind with the stinger. The headshot onto cauanzin as saadhak looks for the angle, gets it. Enough for the trade up at Heaven, doesn't work out. Spike still down out in the open. Tacolilla was aiming down the sights but couldn't connect onto the shot. That's Loud now with another round.
But Loud keeps changing it up.
cauanzin actually threw a Trailblazer out towards the garage, trying to force Leviatán on a rotate. We talked about punishing mistakes. But look at how we stand our grounds this time on a defensive side for Leviatán. Not biting into anything, not moving at all. An aggressive position with the operator looking down towards sewers, and it's Noswer that has to protect his teammate on the other end. Connects with the first and the second one. And then a hat trick into the round. Where's the trade-off here? He does have the crossfire setup. It works out for Tacolilla for the kill.
C long. They can't all go C long.
This is where it stays different though for Leviatán. They're fighting inside the side instead of playing towards long. It comes out for a couple of trades, but it's still Loud trying to flood back in. Right at the locks, Mazino trying to catch one off guard. Does so.
Remaining.
He gets a second right-click classic there onto aspas. 2 players low on HP. Still doable here for saadhak. But it's Mazino that allows Leviatán to get another pistol. Easy thing to do here on the lower line. Trying to get the entry into the B site. Nice little up drop dash here from Tacolilla.
Yeah, still gets it.
And that's a plant shot at step to escape right after if needed from Mazino. But we're keeping Tacolilla behind Gong. Loud already moving in, and Tacolilla gets 3 into the round. And with the gun round that comes in for Loud gets fully denied, Leviatán now have an opportunity to play the pulse plant outside of the site. Tacolilla doing all of that work.
This is the avoid aspas part. Most teams try to achieve this. Yeah, they're giving him hell right now.
Yeah.
It looks like he's going to go ahead and play this as a hero gun next time. Maybe a few kills towards out. Yeah, pinged, and bye-bye.
And aspas is playing avoid the rest of the team from Leviatán, hunting him down. The off angle wins that first duel, but the other 2 are falling back to save their weapons.
Trying to make a home at the end of it this time. Almost with two there. kiNgg trades it back, but I don't think that's instant movement here from Leviatán.
They're rotating back towards the A side, and that's where that hero rifle is too. So cauanzin connects onto the first kill, and aspas is tucking through. So cauanzin's gonna play the bait, gonna try to peek out to try to get information, making them think that it's gonna be a weaker site on A if cauanzin dies. Meanwhile, though, Mazino's still pushing up towards the B site. There's that shock dart for the kill, and aspas damaged at 36.
Yeah.
But Leviatán pulls back to try to work towards B.
It's gonna be tuyz. The Sheriff's the 3rd Sheriff kill in the round for Loud.
And 13 seconds left. There's that flank coming out from the window. Doesn't spot anybody yet. Noswer and Shyy on both extremities. Let's get in the headshot. 4 seconds left. Trying to connect onto the shot. It's back to a 1-on-1. Noswer has to chase it. Looks into the wrong angle. Aspas with the off angle towards Bunny. So the only other opportunity is try to play the sneaky contact.
Yeah.
Almost worked out. Bless Dink down to 17 HP, but it's still pretty good for the rest of the defense, holding every single one of these angles. Look at these X's. Everybody from Leviatán was trying to find some ground, find an early rotate out of Loud, punish them, and then potentially rotate back into that angle. But now, as you could see here, losing all 3 players trying to find that play results into the last 2 attempting to save their weapons with 30 seconds left on the clock.
You see the money at Loud. Not much hunting can be done. Ultimates all almost on deck right now. Les still goes out. Les is 2 away from ult. If he gets 1 more, every single person on Loud is 1 away from ultimate to continue rolling this game over on Leviatán, and that becomes so difficult. Saved weapon here from Noswer. Still having a decent game on that Sova. Gonna need it. His Hunter's Fury will go.
That would be nice.
Well, saadhak peeks out. A few members here.
Well, this is good.
Oh, trying to make the work
Paranoia.
happen. Back and forth. Yeah, it gets blind out for a second.
Oh my god, how does Les stay alive?
They're in spawn right now, working front or back to front on Loud from their own defense.
And Noswer is trying to find a push towards the C from the A site rather, and didn't spot anybody yet. But Leviatán, what a sweet little play.
Yeah. Just a little bit of misdirection can do so much damage to the defense of Loud on that.
Exactly.
Great job by Mazino being able to get to the backside and just cause chaos with that from the shadows map blur that you achieve.
Reckoning for the retake, big flash coming through, and aspas gets 2 kills. Dashing away as Noswer drops cauanzin instantly. There's only Noswer left. Letting up the first kill, turning around, trying to win against aspas while we're still tapping onto the spike. And tuyz is ADSing right there for the kill, and that is some great protocol for Loud, who puts up 11 rounds on Haven.
That timing is incredible.
Against Les was a great play. Unfortunately, couldn't get the kill fast enough. Made it difficult for the positioning as into this round. Aspas doing what Tacolilla couldn't do. Rolling Thunder now in to dash into the site. tuyz is hit by that, but is protected by the poison orb left up here by his teammate saadhak. Trailblazer in from the spawn. Leviatán thinks that they have position into the A site, but look at the flood right back in from Loud. And it's Loud once again all across the board. And they are now at that point. Leviatán from getting any ground control on an A side split, so they're falling back now.
And look how many times you'd have to clear them. Maybe lower, maybe then again on sewers when you get up, then again to the left once you get in sight. Just mayhem to be able to deal with at A, but if you go C, you're getting the same treatment from Aspas's operator.
Yep.
He looks to get another peek on. I think he saw the head.
Definitely did.
Yep.
Now doing a smoke the headshot to kiNgg, and that is gonna be the last resort. The last 3 players make that even 2, trying to work in the A side. Big paranoia to try to gain some ground. Flash out from the poison orb. And a flawless round for Loud to finish a solidified 13-7 on the first map of Haven.
And man, that second half looked dominant. Loud controlling the hand of Leviatán after the first few rounds. I'd rather going to be making a call here as they dash down lane fast. Aspas holds sight. And right off the rip, they're making a home and setting up residence in B.
And Shy's playing behind an alarm bot in the back of the site, hoping to do some decay damage, and yes, it's getting flooded in by so much utility. But Leviatán's already moving back forward. The rotation out from the spawn, and now it's actually Leviatán that have control of the site, control of the spike too. Both players now less than tuyz at the staircase of the B side. There's the first contact, headshotted by kiNgg. And we know what kiNgg could do on this map.
I saw it. They dive in.
And this is protocols for Loud, having aspas dashing in. But all of Leviatán playing these off angles, but it doesn't work out for too long. The Odin coming out for cauanzin. Also a menace on this map with that weapon. We're on a 3 versus 1. It worked out for a bit because I saw an opportunity there for Leviatán. The amount of utility that was placed by Shyy just by the generator to avoid and prevent that dash from aspas from getting too much value on that generator. But Odin again, too much.
Yeah.
Nice.
Really neat way that Loud played that on the entry as well. You don't see teams smoke heaven anymore, and a lot of times the team will all adjust to the left side to enter sight by Jenny so they don't get picked off. But to see that Odin just set up and ready to rail anybody coming out of heaven, Loud knows a full salvo of Leviatán's utility.
The updraft coming in, Shyy with support here from Noswer, stops aspas from creating space.
Shyy
playing towards the staircase with support from Tacolilla. He gets a 3rd into the round, but it was once again to Odin from cauanzin. Dropping 2, make that a 3rd. Fully blinded from a paranoia. Has to ace clutch it, but we have a double swing out from Leviatán. Prevent that ace from happening, and Leviatán answers right back into the gun round. It's not for a retake play. It's actually to prevent the utility from coming out of Loud. So it's going to be the guns, and it works out. Tacolilla falls, and we take control of A, having less with the backstab onto kiNgg. tuyz pushing all the way down towards spawn. Mazino trying to hold his ground towards hell. Still at disadvantage. 2 players alive now for Leviatán. It's Shyy and Noswer. Early lockdown already down. The plant.
That was just kiNgg.
We're actually stopping the plant. We want to go away, cut noise.
Does he have the mollies? Oh, they're already out. Used it B, used it A.
Revealing area.
Now with the recon dart, the swing came out. He saw 2 of them with Noswer. He has his own Odin to work with. Shock dart as Loud is not afraid to fight right back.
30 seconds.
Holding their positions at A main. Shyy trying to get a timing here. Here's the footsteps through the smokes. The run out doesn't work. So it's up to Noswer. ADSing, aspas stops him. And that one lockdown. Forced out of paranoia and a fragment very early from Leviatán. So less utility to hold the push right after this lockdown, and you can definitely see it here. Might be now the call to save at this point, unless Tacolilla can get something done here with the Blade Storm.
Spike planted.
It's going to be the first point. 2 players now falling back, saving their weapons towards that B side, and that's the issue here of trying to play against Loud on this map.
Yeah.
You have aspas not only that he's able to create great space on this map, but lands every single shot. Then you have Les, as we mentioned before, the closer, the one that can cut these rotations, the one that lays as much as he can on the mid A takes. But then there's also cauanzin, someone that we didn't really talk about yet. Then on this map, it's almost his playground.
This round getting locked in will mark 4 rounds. Leviatán has not been able to get a successful retake down on Loud. Just absolute solid attack and defense when it comes to the post plants right now. Aspas with the 3K1.
Be picked up. Now we're trying to use the operator to dash for information. Using the turret as bait. Less gets the kill.
Huge.
Yeah, no command out, and Mazino plays inside the smoke. Only good for 1. Could get res definitely here, as that's going to be the assist from cauanzin. But as that res comes up, everybody's falling on a defense. There's just no way to hold here.
So many things going into that play, right? Has been lurked on.
And I like it. We're playing passively now for Leviatán outside of the site. Okay, that was a little bit of a troll out there. Yes, indeed. Noswer does get the kill right away, but Loud did get the timing to execute into the site when the recon are dissipated here for Leviatán.
It's gross. I love that. tuyz basically plays a recon dart in his own smoke to see who's entering the site. Lev Flood retook this last time, so he prevented it.
I think despite tuyz dying, that was information there for the Hunter's Fury to come out.
Yeah.
And see to get these right pings and off the post plant. Looks to be, unfortunately, another demise now for Leviatán as they fall back. This should now put them at 0-5 on retake attempts. Loud continuing to dominate here in these gun rounds.
That was such a cool strategy, using from the shadows to identify so much in the instance. And actually, it was this one have the same.
Shyy is in a difficult position. He's actually not playing out of sight when he had to lock down to work with. Thankfully, nobody was pushing out for Loud. Now he runs outside of the site. The lockdown coming out on the attack, though, allowing Loud to gain pressure control into B.
So much chip damage on Lev.
And there's a chip damage from the nano swarms. A push inside the smoke, a fight from aspas. Not afraid this time around. Connects with the headshot on the kiNgg, spamming more damage on the Tacolilla, low HP. Onto the jet. And he connects right back through his own smoke with the Guardian. Lockdown still available for Shyy.
4v2.
In towards the spawn. So much utility once again from Loud. Odin swinging through. Lockdown denied. Noswert alone, and Noswert denied. 9-3 into the half for Loud, as it is not a repeat.
It is.
Definitely.
Currently, it's contact play, unless they use the drone. Oh, such a good 0 point.
saadhak, I think, missed his fragment there too. And the recon dart, though, comes out for the defense, allowing less, rather, to get the kill onto Tacolilla.
Push
There's
here.
a late lurk. Share a shot, connects onto kiNgg. It's going to be a 1-on-1 against Noswer. Made that a 2 versus 1. As aspas falls back, and they're pushing right back into him. Time to work with.
Oh.
Right click classic, 2 bullets left.
30
That's all that's needed. And unfortunately, it's the spike that goes for Spawn to fight against him with 20 seconds left.
1v4.
That is probably the biggest error I've seen so far.
Oh, saadhak easily a few shots away. But the flank comes in, Van.
It's been a bait all along. Now saadhak rotating back towards tree. There's that pinch out. Nice little dash, but saadhak readjusts, gets the kill with the judge as well. That's 2 with 7 HP. I mean, that's a lot of damage. Great value off a low buy. kiNgg looking to regain his space on mid. And unfortunately, Market's not going to get checked. Les is going to pick him off. And here's Shy's attempt. It's almost like I'm watching Lemmings now.
But will he go in? Seems like this lemming has a little bit of self-preservation.
30 seconds
and they will
left.
not dive into this judge. Even at 7 HP. They at least want to take some of these weapons out of the hands of Loud. It's the economy that would make that hurt so much here. Even though Loud would be, if they lost this round on full buy, or a full round win, 2,900, the win gives them 3,000. So
10 seconds
you need
left.
to get guns out of their hands no matter what to take away that economy.
Spotted by the 0 point.
Not gonna happen.
Nothing really you could do.
When the spike's not there, because of the timing it takes to get back for it. We'll see if it plagues them this time. A little push into B main, and 2 kills from Loud to answer 1 from Leviatán.
A duel ensues on both extremities once again. I mean, the story repeats.
It's kind of incredible to know that you have that much 1v1 potential, even if you don't have a strat to be played. More 1v1 potential.
Moving in, that's 3 kills out for Loud. 1 more to go.
You're kidding.
And an easy one for Loud. A big win coming out for Loud to win the series as they confirm now their #1 seed. going into the playoffs.
The split showed